What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video we're going to be drawing a fun new character for the YouTube Kids app called the Nostalgic Electronic. Now most of you probably never even seen this type of device before, but I actually had one as a kid. It's a small portable television with a cassette player along the bottom. He's a little bit dusty and his buttons don't work quite the way they used to, but we're going to bring him back to life today. Let's start in the center of our page with the eyes. So we're going to start over on the left side. Start with a small circle, coming all the way around. Let's line this up all the way over on the right side and do the same thing. And then we'll fill each of the eyes in black. Now let's give our character a large mustache placed just underneath the eyes. Let's start over on the left side, bend this up and in towards the middle. Let's round this out, go across and then bring that down towards the right side, towards the same height. And curve the mustache coming back up and in towards the center point. Let's start on the left, come down and up, bring that in towards the middle, come down towards the right, and just round out that bottom corner. Now you want to give our character some expression with the eyebrows. Let's start on top of the right eye. We'll start with a straight line going across the bottom of the eyebrow. Let's move up and draw that same length line. And then we'll round out the ends of the eyebrow. Starting from the top left, come around and then down towards the bottom, and then we'll round out the outside. Now you want to draw that same eyebrow on the left side, but we're going to raise this up a little bit higher. So let's start with the bottom edge, going across, and step up and draw that again. And just like we did on the right, we're just going to round out the ends of the eyebrow. Starting on the left, and then the inside. Now that we complete the face, let's draw a rounded screen along the outside. We'll start from the top left, just up above the eyebrow. Start with a straight line going across towards the right. Now I'm going to round out the top corners, come around the eyebrow, come down the side, and then in towards the bottom. Now I want to do the same thing on the right. Rounding out the top, down the side, and then we'll bend that in towards the same height. Now I want to close off the bottom with a straight line. We're going to round out the corners, coming in, and then bend that up on the right. Now I'm going to add a square trim around the screen. Let's start on the top left, start with another straight line going across. Let's round out the corners, coming around and just bending that down. Let's come straight down the side. I'm just going to bring that down to right about there. And do the same thing on the right side. Now just like we did along the top, we're just going to round out the bottom corners. Come down and in. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now just underneath the screen there's a slot where we place the cassette tapes. So let's start on the left side, start with a straight line going across. And then on the ends, draw a short line coming down. Let's close off the bottom with a straight line. Now I want to draw a bevel along the sides and the bottom. So from the top corners, we'll step in, draw two short lines coming down. Now I'm going to connect the bottom with another straight line, and we'll fill this top area in black. Now over on the left side, we're going to step down and draw a small circle for a reset button, because it constantly needs to be reset in order to work. Now we're going to go back up to the top and draw the outside of the box. Let's start over on the left side. Start with another straight line going across. Let's round out the top corners, all the way around and then down toward the sides. And then we'll bring this all the way down towards the bottom, starting on the left, come straight down, and stop by lining this up at the bottom of the button. Let's round out the bottom corners. Again, just coming around and then in. And we'll close off the bottom with a straight line. Now that we complete the main part of the body, let's draw the arms along the side. Let's start on the left side. We're gonna draw a half circle, going out and then in. Let's line up the top over on the right and go in the opposite direction. Now the arms kind of look like old style antennas. So we're gonna start on the top left. Just gonna bend this out and then down. Let's bring this all the way down towards the bottom to right about there. Now I'm gonna take that and flip it over on the right. So we're gonna start by lining up the top, go out and then down. Bring this all the way down towards the same height. Let's round out the bottom of the arms. Go down and up along the side. Now I'm going to pull this straight up underneath the shoulder. So leaving a gap along the side of the body. Let's go all the way down towards the bottom and draw in the legs. We're going to leave a large gap in the center. Start over on the left. Draw a straight line coming down towards the ankle. Let's go to the right side and do the same thing. Let's flatten off the bottom of the legs with a straight line going out. Now I want to pull this straight up underneath the body. Now our character is also wearing some high socks. So let's start over on the left side with a straight line. And we'll line that up on the right. And we're also going to add a stripe along the bottom. So drawing two lines. And we'll line that up on the right side. We're also going to give our character a pair of puffy slippers. Let's start from the inside corner of the legs. Bend this in and then back out. And we'll flatten off the bottom of the feet, going all the way out to the outside of the slipper. And then from the outside, I'm just going to round up the foot, going up towards the top. And then we'll just bend that down towards the outside of the leg. Now back in the day, everything needed to be plugged into a wall. So we're gonna add a power cord coming down from the bottom of the body, leaving a gap in the center. Start over on the left side, curve this down, and just bend that out in behind the right foot. Let's go over towards the outside, bend this up and out. Now I'm gonna trace these two curves along the top, stepping over, down and out, go over towards the right, and bend this out. Let's add that large plug. Starting from the top, draw a straight line coming down, round up the top going up and then down, and then from the bottom come down and then out. Now we're going to close off the end with a straight line. Let's add those two prongs along the outside, leaving a small gap in the center. Start with two lines going out. Now we're going to step up along the top, draw another line. Step down, draw that again. Now I want to close off the ends with a curve. And then we'll finish off by signing our art and adding a splash of color. And that's pretty much it. There's a drawing of the nostalgic electronic from the YouTube Kids app. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, please make sure you subscribe because I'm posting new lessons every single week. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.